welcome. Me again. And it's the weekend readings. I'm doing Friday and the weekend. I'm sending you lots of love and peace wherever you are on Gaia on this full moon, because we had the full moon here in the UK at 5:30 a.m. this morning, I believe, that sort of time. I actually had a really good night's sleep. Normally on a full moon I wake up periodically through the night, but I actually had a really good sleep. It's the full moon in Libra, isn't it? So Libra's about balance. So for a full moon, this should be quite a good energy compared to what we can sometimes get. So, but about finding balance in, you know, yourself and your life and maybe your relationships. Anyway, I'm going to use the romance deck today for our relationship messages. I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle deck for what is our person thinking about. Okay, using that one today. I probably need to get more of those because I've only got two. So I probably need to get another couple of... But I only just got this one, as you know, because I usually just always use the Blunt Truth deck, but this is a lovely little deck, you know, it's really cute. And then I'm going to use Rebecca Campbell. I've been using Rebecca Campbell decks all week this week for some reason. Work Your Light. So I'm going to use this. This was her first deck. Then she made the Starseed Oracle. Then she made the Rose deck. Now she's making the Water Oracle. I don't know if I'll buy that one, because I've already got quite a few mermaid decks, and anyway, so we'll see what happens. It depends how I get drawn. Perhaps I'll end up getting drawn to it, I don't know. So anyway, let's go into this energy. We're going to go through all the zodiac signs for Friday, the weekend, and like I always say, I hope you're doing all right. You got through another week in the Matrix, well done. Not easy. Another week trying to fend off our own ego, and God knows what that brings. Unhelpful thoughts and stuff. But we've done it, haven't we? We've done it. So we're going to see what messages we get. If you know your astrology chart, obviously you might resonate with a few of the star sign messages. So we'll just go through it, really. I've just got a normal cup of tea this morning in my goddess mug. That's what I've got this morning. Right. Let's see what we get. So we're going to go into Taurus. Taurus for Friday and the weekend, please. Forgiving and learning, okay? As you release the past and heal it, you experience more love in your present moments. There is, I feel, some stuff from the past being released from Taurus at the moment. The next sort of, what is it? 24 hours, 48 hours. What is 3 days? Because this is for sort of the next 3 days. I don't know. Is it 62? I'm not very good at, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, the point is you're going to sense yourself releasing, separating off from the past. This could be childhood stuff, but it could be anything to do with the past. It's like your energy is coming back into itself, grounding in yourself and feeling your energy. Such a healthy thing to do. It's what we're all here to do, and something really good's happening for Taurus, because you are not the vibration of your past. You know, you are the vibration of source in the here and now. You may have quite a nice, quiet, solitary feeling this Friday and this weekend. You've got the Hermit card. It might not be a time for decisions at the moment, but it is a time for regrouping in yourself, feeling much more at one within yourself, and peaceful, you know. But as the weekend progresses, there is a lot of progress going on. There is a hell of a lot of progress going on for you. So there is a lot of energetic changes going on for Taurus this weekend. So the solitary time you're having is going to be very, very useful and beneficial to you, because it will start to move not just you forward energetically, but obviously everything starts off energetically. Things in your physical reality are going to start progressing big time. For some of you, love could be on the way, because they do say the Eight of Wands can be the arrows of love. Now, your person you're connecting into here is experiencing the struggle of life, you know, so they will get through it. Five of Wands always kind of comes with a level of success, but they do tend to get a bit bogged down by the struggles of life, yeah. They say things like, we need to let each other go. That's just a mind pattern that they're running. That's just their ego stuck in a mind pattern that they feel they need to let people go. It's just a mind pattern. I am becoming a better person. So they're really going through their own inner battles, right? So you can probably sense that. I'd say you're more at a place of peace. I think you've been through your battles, and now it's more about you detaching from your battles, leaving them in the past, and sensing much more your own energy. This is becoming more and more powerful for Taurus. It means you're going to be propelling forward on your path, your predestined path, as per your divine plan, you know. Whereas your person's, I feel they're trying to separate from their past, but they're still battling. Excuse me. Oh yes, look at this, Akasha. So your spirit guides are saying that your guidance is divinely guided. Your guidance is divinely guided. Basically, the guidance you take is really all from the divine right now, especially this weekend. So it's just confirmation really that what you're doing at the moment is as per your spirit guides what they want you to be doing, which is nice. It's always nice to get that confirmation, because things are going to progress for you much faster and in a positive manner, you know, sort of basically within the next sort of 3 days. I know that sounds mad, but it's because energetically you're pulling away from the past more and more, and you're embodying your true light, your true I am presence. Okay, so we'll go into Virgo now. Oh, that was quite a long reading, really. Oh, and then I wonder why I'm in a rush. Oh, I'm a nutter. Right, Virgo, I am a nutter. Right, oh, you've got forgiving and learning. You've got separation as well. So, right, now, don't panic. Don't panic about the separation card. Now, it's not necessarily to do with a relationship. It could be any relationship in your life. It could be an energy where you are pulling back from energies that do not serve you. You know, you're leaving the past in the past, and you are learning to have less attachment to the people or the energies around you. And very good. You're stabilizing, which is excellent for Virgo energy, because you are a very stable, you're much happier when you feel stable in yourself and stable in your life. So this is a very grounding energy for you in the present moment, in the here and now, you know. not relying on anybody or feeling affected by other people's energies. It's like you're pulling into yourself. It's going to be much easier for you to feel the energy of spirit, your I am presence, and it's going to be much easier for you not to feel so affected by the minds, your minds, or other people's. Triumph and expertise. Yeah, look at that. That is triumph, Ace of Swords. Comes through will, comes through determination. Sheer willpower and determination you've had. And it is victory, triumph, okay, over adversity. Well done. So yes, from the tarot, they're saying you've achieved something very well here. It's a breakthrough. And you carry on working at it, and investing your energy, your focus, your motivation, your drive, because you're very passionate about this, and you're becoming an expert, okay? Whatever this may be, right? Could be to do with your own growth, your own healing, could be to do with relationship, could be to do with work, whatever it is, you're becoming an expert because you've made a breakthrough, because you have, well, like I said, you've learned how to ground yourself in the here and now, find your strength again, you know, come into your power. Now, somebody connected to you, I don't know how or who this person is, but they have the Eight of Wands reversed. This person could be very jealous of you, okay? They could be very jealous of you. And they could also be struggling. Okay. Oh, look at that. I want to feel that way again. That's interesting. So somebody here really struggling. There's somebody here saying, I hid who I really am from you. Don't know if it's the same person or someone different. Okay, so there's some energies that are struggling. You've made the breakthrough. I tell you, you've made the breakthrough big time. To separate off from the matrix, to pull back from the past and any dramas in the past, any dramas or attachments out there that haven't been serving you, coming back into your own energy for your own sheer willpower and determination, major triumph, becoming an expert in your own life. In your own soul energy. You're standing in your power, there's no doubt about that. Things will be really progressing for you. You've basically come into your true soul. This is not from ego, this is just like real, authentic power. And there's people around you, energies around you that have regrets, maybe jealous, have struggled with authenticity, they're not progressing so well. Okay, and your spirit guides are basically telling you to answer the call. So that means, you know, this is about Virgo, like I said, triumphant, standing in your own power. That's normally the swords, you know, the upright sword. What is your soul calling you to do? That's it. You're driving forward and becoming an expert, putting in very good energy every day to your life. You are going to be getting very good results, Virgo. So it's just confirmation, right? Whatever happens this weekend, people better watch out because you are coming into your own, you know, and you're claiming what is rightfully yours. Okay, let's go into Capricorn. Capricorn. Honeymoon. Oh, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I love that card. Okay, so, right, this is sort of like a very gentle, beautiful energy. It's sort of like a retreat. It's feeling a sense of oneness and bliss. So this is like there's good things on the horizon for you this weekend, basically. If it's with a loved one, beautiful, you know. But, you know, it can even just be your own honeymoon with yourself. I mean, they do say the true romance is with the self, God, spirit. And, yeah, this weekend, Friday and this weekend is a lovely energy for Capricorn. You know, it's bliss, pure bliss, feeling peaceful, feeling very relaxed. Some nice things happening for you. It's like you were missing something. Something may have left you, you know, and you've been missing it ever since. And it could have been a while ago. And it put you in this really sort of like fed up mood, and it was like nothing could really replace that thing that you had lost, you know. It was like, oh, you know. But this weekend sees a real clearing of that. We've just had this full moon this morning. You know, this is the the Ten of Swords, right? Normally all the swords in the back. Over it. You know, over it. It's like you might feel some purging coming up on this full moon, but it's really marking an ending whereby you become much more happy, much more content, much more blissful, much more peaceful. You won't have this yearning for the past anymore, you know. You feel a sense of oneness in yourself. And some of you could be attracting a relationship or a situation that will make you feel very contented. Your person, I lost myself for a little while. Oh, look. So somebody was struggling and they got lost. You know, you could be coming back together with someone. Meeting somebody this weekend, seeing somebody this weekend, and it's like, oh, it's really nice, you know, to sort of come back together after a while. This person suffers with abandonment or rejection or loneliness. You know, they very much see themselves as an outsider or on their own, and they probably shut themselves away. They've gone through a whole load of things. You know, and this weekend, like I said, you could have some form of contact with them. But I feel, honestly, the feeling that you had when you lost this person or you lost something, it might not be this person, but it might have been like, you understand how this person feels because you've been through it basically yourself, and that's really ended for you. You're very much at peace, Capricorn. That's what I'm being shown. And this weekend sees you being very much at peace with your past and things that you lost, and just feeling like, I don't really need those things anymore. I know the worst is over, and I feel the bliss of spirit within me. Your person is sort of gradually coming back into their strength again, which is nice. They should have a better weekend, I think. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I think that's the thing that you understand now, where you might have been grieving and fed up before. Now it's like you understand. I understand the call of spirit. I understand what this was all about, you know. Things making a lot more sense to you, and that's why you're just more at peace. You can own it and walk in your truth, you know, walk in your own bliss of spirit. So it's a good energy for you. It's strengthening you. Okay, let's go into Aquarius for Friday and the weekend. Getting to know each other. Ooh. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so you could be getting to know somebody on a deeper level, and you could also be getting to know yourself on a deeper level. You may also be noticing that, because everything's a mirror, everything's a reflection. You have been divinely protected by your spirit guides, okay? You've got the King of Cups there. So your spirit guides have been divinely protecting you through this time. If you have had worries, it's almost like somebody in spirit knows that you've had worries or stresses or something like that, and they've been trying to help you, okay? Somebody's been trying to help you. And this is signifying a new beginning, an ending to a new beginning for Aquarius. Yes, there's been stress or tears, whatever it's been, but it is really like you're over the worst of it now. You are about to enter into your new beginning, Aquarius. Now you're coming into contact with an energy that is very abundant. This is somebody who does well later on in life with money, that kind of thing. Doesn't have to be a feminine, but it's somebody who is very practical. It is somebody who has a firm but gentle, stable energy. So they're not, I wouldn't say they're fiery, but they are stable, pretty calm, grounded, practical. They do well with money. They work harder and harder as they get older, but not, when I say harder and harder, it clicks. It just clicks for them as they get older. They sort of command respect in a very stable kind of way. Interesting. So this is a good energy to have around you. It's somebody who will be generous to you. They've got some kind of regret, okay, whether this person lied to you in the past, or perhaps lie might not be the right word, perhaps they let you down. There is somebody there that kind of feels like that. I feel like they want to offer you something, or just be there for you more, be more authentic. Let's have just a quick look at that one. Sometimes I just like to have a little look, if that's okay. Yes, somebody who's intelligent and has a good soul. Generosity. Yeah, security. Okay, so what lovely energy you're coming into contact with. Okay, that's very good, isn't it? And you've got the card about getting to know each other. And I feel like you're getting to know yourself with these cards, because you're moving on with your path now and a new beginning awaits. You're spending time this weekend getting to know yourself, tuning into the things you love, and you've got a very stable energy connected to you there. Okay, oh lovely. Lemuria. Your spirit guides are basically saying, creating heaven on earth, it is happening. See, that's confirmation. This is confirmation of your new beginning, a very happy new beginning. Again, there's a very gentle energy here around Aquarius. I feel it's very healing. I feel it's setting you up on a new timeline that is very, very lovely, to be honest with you. Lemuria is a very gentle energy. I love the Lemurian. I don't know much about it, but I did do a Lemurian course actually, so I sort of bet it was a while ago now. Your spirit guides are helping you to create a very nice new beginning in your life that is very gentle and sensitive and feels better for you. You know, it's lining things up, reorganizing things, I don't know, something new, a new way, a new structure, whatever it is, but it's much more gentle and sensitive to you. And you know, you could be getting to know one person or a few different people who are, you know, responsible, stable, authentic, generous, you know. Lovely. Okay, let's go into Gemini. Ooh, Gemini for Friday and the weekend. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. right? So you may be, okay, I'm going to interpret this because it's going to be different for different people. You may be called on this full moon to express your feelings to somebody, right? Because it is a Libra full moon. Libra is ruled by the Venus, and does like love and relationships and all of that. Now, it could also be self-love, you know, that you are just really going to have a lovely weekend, you know, tuned into yourself and just really tuning into the things you love. Okay. So let's see. Oh, lovely. So you've got the Sun card. There's been a lot revealed to you lately about where you're at in your life, where you're at in your journey. You've been more conscious. Okay, this is consciousness. Source represents source consciousness. So it's like you are more aligned to source, and you may also see things more easily and clearly, like things that don't serve you, roads you didn't want to go down, maybe shutting off the past, you know, like you just be able to see everything in a more conscious light and more easily be able to decide the sort of choices you want to be making that are right for you. You've got the Temperance card. So I feel like this weekend is a total weekend of balance for Gemini. It's like, I just feel like it is a very happy weekend for you. You could definitely be making up with somebody, or you could just be really feeling totally at peace with yourself. And it's like you've got one foot in spiritual, one foot in the physical. You've just got a really nice balance going on. Also learning to be balanced about, I don't know, anything that you may have been obsessed with, or addictions, you know, healing, stuff like that. Your person here feels a bit oppressed. Okay, they do feel oppressed. They need to drop something if they want to be successful. If they could drop something that they've been doing, they would do a lot better. And they do say, my life is not together as it seems. Okay, so there may be somebody right now who's connected to you who may act as if they've got it all sorted, right? And actually they don't. Okay, they actually don't. They're actually struggling a lot more than they want to let on, but they have this determination that they want to succeed. So I don't know. I mean, you can't fix things for this person, but maybe Spirit's just trying to make you aware, you know, for some reason, that this person will succeed, but I don't know. I feel like Spirit is trying to get through to them, you know. Yeah, see what Spirit does, because it's not down to you to sort it out. But in any case, you could be, like I said, you could either be reuniting with somebody, coming together with somebody this weekend, or you could be just finding a beautiful balance within yourself, particularly to do with any sort of habits that you've had. And you'll be seeing things a lot more clearly and consciously. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Yeah, so you basically are breaking some sort of ancestral pattern, healing, rewriting the future. You're healing sort of a karmic pattern. So there's been a karmic pattern that's run through your bloodline, and you are somebody that is stopping that, whatever that pattern may be. Okay, only you know, because all of our ancestors, you know, although we are all in the same soul family, if you watch this channel regularly, we are in the same soul group, but we do have obviously different karmic patterns that kind of have run through, you know, the family story or whatever. Okay, so Gemini, A great weekend. You should feel just like totally chilled actually, and happy, and you're just achieving a nice balance really. Okay, let's go into Libra then. Okay, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel a lot of love coming through for you this weekend, Libra. Libra full moon. Just feeling more balance, feeling more sense of spirit within us. Spirit is love, joy, peace. You know, it's all going on for Libra this weekend. Just feeling totally like the past doesn't affect me anymore. I am who I am. I am that I am. I'm not defined by my past. You've got King of Wands. You know, you are in a very good energy here. King of Wands is honest, responsible, mature, dynamic. You know, yeah, it's a good energy. Like, you're aligned, basically, motivated, doing more, enjoying more. And you've got the Fool card, so you're sort of ready to throw yourself into this new way of life. So this full moon for Libra marks a new way of life where you are much more in your power. You're centered. You don't rely on any sort of stories or history to define who you are. You're bringing it through from source and from your safe choices. So it's a very free weekend. I mean, it's a weekend where really you'll probably just feel like you can decide what you want to do, how you want to do it, and feel very connected in your own soul, you know. Your person here going for a tower moment, ooh, they may have been quite bowled over by this full moon. It may have brought quite a lot up for them. They're going to realise this weekend that they are at a tower moment in their life, that they do need to make certain changes or accept that they're building from the bottom up. I will wait for a sign from you. I don't know. I mean, maybe this person wants you to approach them, but I don't know. I don't know if you will, because I don't see it. I don't see you approaching somebody. I see it that they would have to build themselves back up to approach you, because you're making all the right decisions and choices for yourself, and you're now in a good energy and you want to keep moving in that way, you know, and you've separated off from the past vibrations. So I don't see you doing anything to approach somebody. I think they'd be waiting a long time. They need to focus on rebuilding from the bottom up. I think they must be thinking about you, is what I want to say. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So that's it, Libra. This full moon is a Libra full moon, and it is your crossing the threshold from the past to the present. You know, now you are in the present. You are now channeling source. You are now exercising your own free will and freedom. You are free because you made all the right decisions and you took hold of yourself. You took hold of your life. And now you're free to move forward, you know, at one. Totally at one. It's a new sort of, I don't know, I was going to say new story, but I don't want to say a new story, but it's a new chapter for you. Right, let's go into Leo. Oh dear. Let's see, Leo. Oh, new love. Oh, new love, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, now if it's not a new person, it could be your current relationship is feeling a bit refreshed, renewed, cute. Or it could be a new love in your life. It doesn't have to be a person, does it? Some kind of new love. Yeah, a new beginning, Ten of Swords. That was just sitting at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up. So I thought, yeah, let's go let's go with that and see what that is. This is a whole new beginning for you. Queen of Wands, look at that. This weekend, feeling great. Feeling good. You've got so much to offer. So much to offer. And you know it. You're very attractive. Somebody could be very attracted to you, or you could be very attracted to somebody, or both. Now your person, I don't know who this is, but they are weighing up things. They're thinking, they're considering, they're weighing up options. They see obstacles. They might have to do some kind of written communications. Somebody regrets how they've treated you. Look at that. Oh dear. What can you do? I don't think you are bothered. Quite frankly, you're moving on, Leo. Like, you've got everything going on here. This could be a really great weekend for you. That's how it looks to me, anyway. These cards: break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Leo's doing something very important right now. I know it. You are channeling something directly from source, and you are rewriting how you live your life. Whether it's your work, whether it's just literally your vibration, whether it's your love life. I tell you, Leo, you're breaking the chain. It's very good. There's no messing with Leo at the moment. Let's go into Aries. Aries for Friday and the weekend. It's exciting, isn't it? Ooh, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's so lovely, Aries. Your energy is just ramping up this weekend massively. I feel like the full moon's totally energizing you. And I don't often say that with full moons because I usually find them really tough. But I really feel this full moon energizing Aries. And it's like you are just singing, and you might not even know why. And you're just thinking, I don't even know why I'm singing. I don't know why I'm so happy. But you are happy. Your passion for life is channeling directly from source consciousness through you. Whatever challenges are in your way, I'm telling you, you have been slaying them, Aries. That's why you feel joyful, because you have been slaying them. You are a formidable opponent to any challenge, either mentally or out there in the matrix, you know, and you're in a very good position, and you've been just doing what needs to be done. You've been showing the matrix that you don't take any of its rubbish, and you've been showing spirit that you can rise to any challenge. You've been raising your level of consciousness, you know, just like literally consistently. And you're celebrating. This weekend sees you celebrating. It sees you coming together with soul family, whoever that may be. It sees a lot of healing finally taking place for you. It's very good news for you. It is very good news. Your vibration is coming into this vibrational level of passion, right? Not from the ego, from spirit, like through you. Yeah, I mean, you could, the next week or whatever, you could start expecting a bit of passion to come in here. Now, your person feels oppressed. They're trying to do everything themselves. You know? Your person's got sheer grit and determination. They're a toughie. They're a hardened one. But for goodness sake, I feel someone in spirit is trying to tell them to drop this. There is a mentality that is driven by their conditioning, and they've got to drop it. They just got to start softening up a bit and being more authentic. I tell you, somebody is intoxicated by you, right? Totally intoxicated by you. I think somebody's trying to act like they can deal with it. I don't think they can. I think this full moon could really be oppressing them big time. because they're trying to act like they don't need you or they don't feel attracted to you. I'm telling you, they are. Now, if that doesn't resonate, there is clearly a link between like this very intense, passionate energy within source. You think source is everything, right? And it's coming through Aries. I tell you, you are attracting spontaneous events. If it's not like passion with a person, it is literally some kind of intense events suddenly happening for you. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. I mean, that is just confirmation. Yeah, I'm excited for Aries. I really am, because I mean, God, I think out of all the star signs, you do deserve a freaking break. So there we go. Fun to be had for Aries. Oh dear, I'm ready, because you know I've got Aries in my chart, and I'm ready for it, I tell you. Right, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Ooh, chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Oh, boom shakala. That's what my daughter says, boom shakala. She actually doesn't say that anymore, so she'd kill me for saying that. The little one, by the way, not the older one. Right, there's strong magnetic attraction here between you and somebody, or between you and a situation, maybe an opportunity. Right. A situation was absolutely doing your head in, and it was sort of like a power struggle. It feels like it was a power struggle, and you were thinking, my God, this is so much effort. Like, is it even worth me persevering with this? You know, it was just doing your brain in. You know, and you sort of had to sort of just take your power back, take control, and people around you might not have been too happy about it. But you had to do it. I mean, it's just the only way, because, you know, you couldn't carry on like you were, really. And now you've got the Death to Rebirth card. So this weekend is probably going to feel intense, because we've got the full moon energy and they're rebirthing you, okay? Something sort of has to start a new cycle or a new timeline. Okay, here's the chemistry card, which I find very interesting there. Somebody has got a lot of healing to do. Look at that. Okay, they've got a lot of healing to do. Or perhaps somebody needs an operation or something. That's the other message with Three of Swords, you know, it can be possible. But if it's not that, it's healing, you know. They've got to cry stuff out. They still suffer with pain. I mean, that's maybe what was doing your head in, really. Because what can you do? You can't heal somebody. No matter how much you care, you can't do it for them. And it's just annoying, because there's clearly chemistry there, all right? But Spirit is saying you have to follow your path. Your path has to be the number one. Boom. Oh, this will make you laugh. I want to be more than friends. God, yes, okay, we know that. But Sagittarius, you've got to, as much as there's chemistry there, as much as there's that situation there, you have to be led by the guru. You have to be led by Spirit on your path. Because I know the temptation with Sagittarius, I've got Sagittarius in my chart, is the mind goes outwards all the time to other people. And we have to not do that. Because that's not what we're here to do. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. All right. You're going to be dancing this weekend. You're going to be singing. You're going to be expressing yourself. You're going to be finding a new way, a rebirth, a new way to be in your life, be in your energy. Yeah. And it's very good news for you. You're not going to be stuck in this energy that you were stuck in. So something, probably quite a lot of stuff's being cleared out by this full moon, so that you can find this new way. Okay, and it's fun. Ultimately, I know it doesn't sound like it, but ultimately, yeah, it is. Because there's something clicking in your head this weekend, and it's like, oh, right, okay. This is how I've got to do this. This is how I've got to play this now. Okay, let's go into Scorpio. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Ooh, very nice. Right, so you could be having some sort of conversation here. You could also be having a conversation with yourself, don't forget, because I always say relationship to the self is the most important one. Till you got that one cracked, you ain't going to crack any other type of relationship, are you? Something needing to be said or heard. That's what Spirit is saying. The connection getting stronger between you and Spirit. You and yourself. I use the words interchangeably because self is spirit. And it's not a separate being from you. It is you. Now, you're basically being a lot more careful lately. A lot more careful. And you're just not making any sort of stupid decisions, basically. Okay. Yeah, you know you've come far and you are pleased with where you've got to now. You're pleased and you don't want to jeopardise it, and you won't. Spirit is saying that you now have the tools, the information to know how to proceed with your life in the correct way. And not only that, you're ready to implement it. You're ready to move forward, step up into your power, do what your spirit guides want you to do. You know, you don't feel blocked anymore. You just know how to get on with it and do it. So it's good because you're not constantly slipping into the ego and getting distracted or, you know, putting things off. I feel there's a real... you may have felt blocked for a while, but that's all stopped now. This weekend, you're just going to start noticing how free you are, really. And you're much more motivated. Things are flowing for you better. This is a time of fertility. It's a time of growth. It's a time of rebuilding. It's an exciting time for Scorpio. Everything's starting to move forward for you. You've got here the Four of Swords reversed for your person. So you're coming into contact with an energy of somebody who also, like you, may have felt stuck for a while. They were considering a lot of different things in their life, and now things are picking up for them. That's quite nice, isn't it? You could be really bonding here with somebody that's totally on the same page as you. Okay. Now, somebody says here, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, could be somebody else. I don't know. All right. Okay, let's have a look. I mean, some of you, maybe you're having a heart-to-heart conversation with that person. I don't know. I feel like this is all to do with fresh energy and rebuilding. That's what I do want to say. So I see for most of you, this could be a new energy that you're coming into contact with. But there could be some reconciliation, because I did say with the full moon in Libra, there could be reconciliations. And there could be somebody, things are picking up for them now, and then there's a conversation that can be had, and, you know, even it, you know, well, whatever, you know, there could be that as well. Transformation. Oh, wow. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Yeah. So that's confirmation from Spirit, Scorpio, that, you know, you are fundamentally on a different vibrational level. You've come so far. There's no way you're going to jeopardize everything you've already learned and done. You're very careful about the energies and the direction you're going in. And there's no blockages I can see here for you. I feel this weekend, the next 3 days, you know, things are just, there's more motivation. Like I said, there's more flow in your life. Things are progressing now. Things are going to really start building for you now. And there's very good communications between you and other people. You'll come into contact with people that understand you. Like I say, potentially one person in particular that wants to bond with you or will bond with you because you both understand, you're on the same page. So that is Scorpio. Very nice. Okay, let's go into Pisces. Pisces. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And that could even be your spirit guides, you know. A lot of time we can forget our spirit guides, you know, that they are basically there. If you just stop and you just say, oh, what is it you want me to do? They'll always tell you the next steps of what you need to do. Okay, let's see. But you could be spending time with soul family this weekend, connecting with soul family, definitely. Whether they're on the earth plane or not. You've got the courage at the moment. There's great courage that you've found. Well done. Maybe you've been breaking karmic patterns, Pisces. Well done if you have. You've got my hugs, because I know I've been doing that. I've got Pisces in my chart. So, you know, something's taken great courage for you and you've been breaking through it. Well done. And you're doing really well. You've got Knight of Swords here. So this weekend, it's going to see things speeding up for you. It's going to see you very much able to cut off from emotions so that you don't get sort of bogged down in the emotional side. Very nice. Means you can think clearly. You know, you're a formidable opponent against any of your demons or any strife or struggles. So people better watch out. The Matrix better watch out. Okay. You've got the skill to just slay your demons and progress very, very nicely. It's confirmation. I think you've got spirit. I'm sure you've got someone in spirit helping you with this, right? And this weekend, I think you're going to be pretty impressed with yourself. You're going to think, actually, geez, you know, I'm actually making major breakthroughs here. And it's actually, I'm really in my power. You're really in your power, Pisces. That's what I want to say. Now, somebody here has the Seven of Wands reversed. They're not in a very good position. They're a bit weak to their demons, okay? They are a bit weak when it comes to challenges. Oh, look at what they say. I left you before you could leave me. I mean, whether that's you or somebody else, but they have that energy of weakness. They're not in a good position. That's all I can say. They're not in a good position. They don't want to face stuff. You're the complete opposite. You're the complete opposite. The Spirit takes care of everyone. Spirit will take care of this person and set them on the right track. If they've got their own karmic plan, they've got their own karmic stuff to deal with, they'll be fine. They will be fine. It's, you know, you're just on your own track. That's all I want to say. You're on your own track. You're well supported by Spirit here. The ever-unfolding rose, cracked open. It is happening for you, not to you. That's it. All the things, all the strife, all the courage it's taken, and now it's starting to make sense that it was horrible, but look where you've got to now. You know, it's Pisces. Stronger than ever. And in a good position. So, yeah. Be interesting to see what happens with that person, won't it? Okay, let's go into Cancer. Cancer for Friday and the weekend. I hope you're doing okay. Children. Oh, your love life is being affected by children. Or it could have been your own inner child. Okay. So, I don't know. Could be somebody else's children. Obviously, we've got this full moon in Libra, so there could have been some inner child stuff burning off for you, which has been blocking you from being able to really be your true self and embrace yourself. You know, you might have found yourself going into old patterns with relationships. Every time you go into relationships, you repeat patterns from the past, perhaps how you used to behave with caretakers in your life, your mum, your dad, whoever it was that looked after you, or didn't look after you very well, but whoever it was, you know, and you may have had patterns with them, and then every time you go into relationships, you know, you're just repeating those types of patterns. There could be seriously something being released to do with your childhood, because you've got the children card, and you've also got this card here, which actually means family matters. So family matters, past, childhood stuff from the past, being released, freeing you up. 8 of Pentacles. You're becoming an expert now in your own energy, in your own life. You know, you're putting very good work in to move yourself forward from the past, from whatever legacy that you were left with as a child, you know, whatever. I mean, the vibration you come into in this incarnation is, you know, you can't blame that on anyone, unfortunately, because it's your vibration, your form identity. But, you know, on a human level, we go through certain things as children, and that is very difficult to let go of. But ultimately, you have to make that choice, because do you really want to remain as the energy that you were left with as a child? No, you don't. That was your parents' energy. That was their conditioning. Why do you want to stay in that vibration? You know, you're severing something, and you're going to become an expert at this. You are going to stand in your power as the I am presence, which basically is source, and there's no past or childhood there, right? And you will be a channel for source, which is what we're all supposed to be. So you're going to become an expert at this now. And that will ultimately improve your love life, because you'll just be totally free, and source is love. You've got an energy here of somebody protecting you. It's a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be somebody here on the earth plane. It could be a spirit guide, but it could be somebody on the earth plane with masculine energy who protects you. But honestly, you don't really need protection, because you already am the I am presence. So I feel there's a big shift for Cancerians this weekend. It's a very deep healing shift. Being able to sever yourself off from your past and stand in your I am presence power, channeling source through you, you know, knowing that source is taking care of everything. Don't know, it just brings through abundance. It just brings through abundance. It brings through positivity. You don't want to get into the old patterns, because old patterns basically block source. You know, if you're running an old pattern, an old habit, an old dynamic in relationships, whether it's in your love life or any other type of relationship, what you're doing is essentially blocking source, because you're basically saying, I don't trust source to take care of everything. I feel like I have to keep slipping into my ego and repeating patterns in my relationships because I'm trying to help everyone or heal everyone, you know, and that's a lot of what Cancers we tend to do. We fall into that trap. But then what you're doing, you're actually blocking source from doing it, because source wants to do all of that for everybody. So there's a clearing going on. You're becoming an expert. You're learning how to just block off and say, you know what, people need to do what they need to do, because I'm just here for source and doing what I need to do. So there's a really good energy there. Let's just see what your person's thinking. We need to let each other go. Now, this doesn't have to be a lover. It could be. but it doesn't have to be. It is a letting go. This is what I'm saying. There is definitely a letting go of your childhood, of the past, of the karmic patterns that you got stuck in when it came to relationships, and saying, I don't need to do those patterns anymore. You know, I don't need to be that old vibrational identity form identity that I used to be. That's not my vibration. My vibration is source in the here and now. And that's what you're becoming an expert at. So you can let go of your own inner child. I think that's what that is. We can let each other go. I can let go of my inner child. Don't have to be that anymore. And I trust in spirit to take care of everyone. Take care of everything. In a temple. Wow. Devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. Don't forget, as you tune into the portal of your heart, as you devote yourself to the divine, divine is love, you know, the divine is love. And who is the King of Cups? A very spiritual person coming into your life. Love, the King of Love, coming into your life. Doesn't have to be a man. See what's happening? There is a deep healing going on. It's clearing something karmic that was blocking you in relationships, and you're going to receive so much more love once this is all done. But I feel you've already been dealing with it, and I feel like you're now this weekend moving into your mastery with it, okay? So beautiful energy for Cancer, very deep. It's the way we work. Sending you lots of love and peace. If you want to book in, do contact me. If you want to buy my tarot, well, it's not a tarot deck, oracle deck, messages for deeper consciousness, message me. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. Peace.